Hello, folks. I'm Chris Williams, and I have a great new, live stream that's going to be. I have a great new live stream, so let's go and get into it. But first of all, we'll wait for people to gather in the chat. Let me go off and show off some artwork for my own upcoming Indiegogo Scumdogs. All right. Remember, folks, Scumdogs is in a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo. Go to it and basically, sign up for it. And the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon added to their order. Now, just to let me get this done here for a moment. Let me go back over here. See this? Let me go to share screen. All right, here we go. Oh, I also got to do this and stuff like that. All right, let's go over here. There and stuff like that. All right, here's my 90s extreme cover, or rather I should say, this is my extreme 90s cover, trying to harken back to the early 90s, or at least sometime in the 90s with the Extreme Comics boom. And I'm trying to play on and stuff right here. Now, Scumdogs is a parody of 80s cartoons and stuff like that, and, Scumdogs themselves are people in the future who betrayed in their humanity to gain superpowers. But these guys end up getting banned from sports and decide to become supervillains. Here we have Buick Starpoon fighting his archenemy, Deathmug. Deathmug is the purple guy, and he's practically based in a parody of many different villains from 80s cartoons. He's got a face like Skeletor from He-Man, but his his silver mask, and the gold on him are basically like that of Cobra Commander and Serpentor from G.I. Joe, mainly because his silver mask is like Cobra Commander's, and it's got gold on him like Serpentor, and he's purple like the Shredder. Well, his archenemy Buick Starpoon, the guy with the pink pompadour hair over there, he's a parody of Buck Rogers and other characters and stuff like that. He's also a parody of Duke from G.I. Joe, but also he's a parody of James T. Kirk and Buzz Lightyear because it's a parodying the Space Captain archetype. Now his team, the Wild Rangers, you can see the other members over here. The guy with the mohawk over there. You see this guy over here with the mohawk? That guy is Roadhog. And before I said the Wild Rangers are G.I. Joe parodies. Well, this bald guy with the gun over here, and the bald guy in blue with the gun, that guy is Beach Pounder. Back there, that guy in that vehicle, the red guy back here firing off his weapons, that is Blast Tank. All right, you see him. And so this cover is pretty good, but I have two other covers you can back as well when you're on Indiegogo. So they all look pretty good. So when my campaign goes live, you're going to be happy. Now let me go over here to get some more art for us to look at. Show off some other characters that'll be in my graphic novel. Let's see. Let's get this up here. All right, here's Girl Friday. I've shown her off before. She works directly under Buick Starpoon, but she's no Girl Friday. She doesn't love him at all. She pretty much hates him. She was put there as second in command of Buick Starpoon to basically watch him and try to herd him and the Wild Rangers. Well, herd them because her job is to make sure they don't destroy stuff they're not supposed to. She's supposed to get them to go where she's supposed to make them go. She hates her job because she feels like it's destroyed her career watching these idiots. But, her superiors wanted to do something because they knew the Wild Rangers were highly destructive idiots. While the Wild Rangers do get the job done, they just destroy everything in sight doing it. So she was put there to try and direct them in the right direction, at least. And she hates her job. Let's Girl Friday. Also, could you all please hit that like button for me and stuff? It really helps me fight the algorithm. So could you please do that for me, as well as share this video out on social media? All right. Here we have my parody of the henchmen that usually screw up things in 80s cartoons. You know, the main villains who always have a bunch of dumb idiots working for them. Well, these guys are mine. The blue guy with the top hat is Murder Mouth, and the pink guy down here is Sloppy. They're a couple of idiots. Read my graphic novel and you'll just have fun laughing at them. Here is Hair Metal Doctor. He's a parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe. He's basically a mad scientist crossed over with a hair metal musician. He's just mad scientist mixed over with a hair metal musician. I thought it would be a cool idea for a mad scientist. See the lightning come out of his guitar, see him dancing in that spotlight over there, rocking out. Come and read Scumdogs and you'll just love them. Here's my parody of the Baroness, one of the villains from G.I. Joe. I made my own, but I decided in like the Baroness's character, mine was a party girl. When you read my graphic novel, it's going to be fun. She became a supervillain just because she thought it would be a fun thing to do. That's Miss Bursty Mullins. All right, I looked over here. Let's go over here. 6 minutes in. We have 3 people watching. Thank you for checking in the Scumdogs Kennel. We're going to have some fun. All right, let's see. Here, you guys hit the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button. Now, let's go over to Indiegogo. There's, some new Indiegogos up, actually. The current plan comic is issue 1. We also have some other Indiegogos. Let's see what they look like. It's good to see more Indiegogos up and stuff. Don't see anything too new down here. Let's go look at this comic book right here. The current plan comic issue 1. All right, an action adventure comic book about an underwater cyborg fish revolt. Oh, looks kind of cool. I'm Chad, a professional illustrator and lover of sci-fi. More than 20 years ago, I came up with the concept of the current plane, an underwater world where the fish are turned into cyborgs. It's basically in a cybernetic underwater parallel dimension. A group of aquatic freedom fighters led by a dolphin have to take out despotic chimpanzee overlord. So yeah, after a few months of prepping, now it seemed like a good time to go ahead and begin to tell this story in a comic form. So I'm putting this campaign out there to launch the very first issue of the 4-part current plane storyline. 3 more issues will follow. This campaign is for issue 1. In the 1970s, secret mission outer space went haywire, and the space vessel crashed into the Atlantic hull, crushed depth. The vessel imploded somehow, creating an interdimensional doorway below the ocean's surface. Since that time, oceanic life has passed through the door, being assimilated into an alternate dimension. This dimension, called the current plane, is run by a mysterious being called the Apex. What's more, an electromagnetic current provides the plane, bending the minds of all its cyber-aquatic inhabitants to its maniacal will. Recently, though, the very first dolphin passed through the aquatic door and into a current plane. This creature was able to overcome the current and gain sentient liberty. Having formed a small strike force called the Clocks, they made an attempt to dispose the Apex. However, sonar, the dolphin, was taken captive. Now the rest of the Freedom Force must stage a drone rescue mission to free their new leader or risk losing it all. And the artwork for this book looks good. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks very kind of funny. The artwork is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Is it black and white, I suppose, or is it? It looks pretty good. All right. That they've made 103 of $1,000. USD, $110. 10% of flexible goal. Surface level digital comic, subaquatic printed comic, 18 USD. Okay, not bad. Okay, it looks looks pretty good. That's the current plane. Let's look at this trailer. The Current Plane, comic issue 1. Looks good. I have to say, this actually looks good. I mean, damn. Yeah, I like this. I mean, it looks good. All right, let's see if we can find anything else. Let's go over here. SCP is 49 days left. It's made $170,000. Not bad. There's Star Trek. OBS, the devil went down to Georgia. Maybe. Let's also go over to Kickstarter. All right. Mostly monsters. The art of Alison Theos. 150-page of concept artist Alison Theos' much inspiration inside an exclusive artwork. 28,384, going for 40,000. Got 19 days to go. Looks pretty good. Let's look at this.
What makes a good monster? For me, a good monster evokes something deep within you. It stirs you in a primal way. It may be fear, revulsion, fascination, or the glimmer of something strange and new. My name is Alison Theos. I'm a concept artist and illustrator, specializing in creature design. I've spent most of my life with pen to paper and have dedicated 2 decades to visualizing various worlds and the characters and creatures that inhabit them. What I love about monsters and creatures is the freedom in design. Nature is an endless supply of inspiration, and thus world-building potential is only limited by imagination and one's breadth of knowledge of the natural world. It ignites a restless, hungry energy. It curls its lips over razor-sharp teeth, with talons, and grins at you.
I like the artwork. Looks good, huh?
My last art book, and over the years, many have inquired when the next book would follow. That time is now, and I invite you to step into my world once more. Mostly Monsters features selections from the last decade of my personal work and includes gestures, sketches, works in progress, design breakdowns, and finished pieces, all in one neatly organized place. I am excited to share my recent work with you, and I hope you'll join me in supporting this project and bringing this book to life. But be warned, it's mostly monsters.
Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Looks pretty good. Let's go look at Steven Rhodes games. These 3 games look pretty fun. You can still back them, I know that. So maybe we'll look at these now because I like this. Watching this trailer, it gives me something to look at. It's fun. All right, maybe we could. Anything else over here? Let's look. Whoops. Maybe we go over here first. There's Rainbow the Brute. It's made 309,540. Let's see. Oh, should I be looking over here? All right.
games are fun for the entire family. Who wants to join Little Rotten Tommy and Sweet Susie in the summoning circle? Because you're going to collect souls at the roll of the dice and swap those souls to summon some crazy demons. First player to 3 demons wins the game and eternal damnation. Stranger danger, Timmy. That's right. It's time to clench those cheeks and get off the streets. And don't talk to strangers. The strategy board game that pits you against some pesky ETs. Draw cards and move your pals around the board as you try and score points. You made it to the school dance. But avoid those aliens or you could be in big trouble. Grab your shovel and toss your moral compass, Billy, because last but not dynamite least is Let's Dig for Treasure, the push your luck card game that digs a hole with the whole family, dead or alive. Sorry, Grandma. Players take turns digging cards up one of the 3 stacks. Stop anytime and score your points, or press your luck. But hit a skeleton, and your turn's over, and you lose any card you've drawn that turn. That's right, an entire game collection inspired by the art of Stephen Rhodes, right at your fingertips. And remember, Dynamite games are super easy to learn, but challenging for even the most experienced gamer. Truly fun for the whole family.
And that was Stephen Rhodes games. Looking at these games, this looks like fun. You can back each of these games for $20 or about $50 for all 3. Let's see, double 3. Oops. So pays all for $50. You get all 3 games, so that's pretty good. All of them look pretty good and look like fun. Yeah, and they're going. Yeah, these are the Stephen Rhodes games. They just look great. All right, let's go over here now. Maybe go to tabletop games. All in tabletop games. See anything here? All right, Yippers and Squallers, 228mm brick-faced goblins, dog-faced kobolds, lead-free white metal. Yeah. A bunch of miniatures here. We looked at them a few days ago. Looks pretty good. All right, so let's go over here. Let's go look at this comic book, OBS, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. When a satanic sorceress opens a portal to hell, Kissa must confront the devil himself. Story. Kissa grew up on the streets of the Soviet Union, learning to rely only on herself. In sniper school, she met a woman who became like a sister to her. Now she's learning that the monsters of folklore are real if she is one of them. As a newest member of the Occult Secret Security Service, the OBS, Kissa struggles to find her place when then a satanic sorceress destroys a hospital in an attempt to open a portal to hell. Kissa and the others will be called into action to battle the forces of darkness as Kissa struggles to face her own demons. 32 pages, one-shot, mature series. Ooh, looks pretty good. Yeah, looks like it has some good looking artwork, and people are transforming into monsters. Oops, nudity, huh? Oh, no, looks pretty good. Interesting. Nudity and stuff like that looks pretty good. Let's go over here. Fury, $5. Defiance, let's see, to get caught up on OBS via any computer or mental device. PDF, all right. Black Book, OBS PDF, OBS Devil Went Down to Georgia, print issue. Read the all-new issue of OBS in this tier. You get the physical and digital form, a full-color 32-page comic you want to get in early so you can get the free print. Okay. $15 for it. Not bad. I'm just looking for the actual print of it. OBS, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Yeah, it looks good. Looks very good. Sexy women with some great artwork. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Looked at another comic book. I'm glad. I haven't seen. Yeah, glad they found some new ones. There's Elisa Dark, Werewolves and Bombots. There's Rainbow the Brute. Let's look at that first. It's made 309,540. Let's see. You can back this book for $25, and you have a choice of several different covers. Rainbow the Brute regular cover. You also have black and white covers, and those like here. You also have 2 other books that Ethan Van Sciver is offering as well, and they look pretty good. Well, 2 new books. You have Cool Story Bro, and My Girthy Stallion. Both are 2 new comic books that are both $25. Here are some of the covers you can get for this book. Let's see. Here's My Girthy Stallion. My Girthy Stallion Barnstorm will be a spin-off book in which the baddest and beefiest stallions, Gastolicup, Stylax, Bloodruns, and Stable, Rust Spur, Stormhoof, and Rainbow's Own Steed go into battle against all of go into battle and kick ass. Then you have Cool Story Bro, Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men. I like to make, this is what's written about, I'd like to make a storybook, a beautiful leather-bound volume of future classics featuring high tea parodies of fairy tales, remarked and illustrated with toxically masculine agenda. I'm going to do my own spin on Snow White. John Milling would like to do Little Red Riding Hood, and I'll invite some of the more best creators to join us in filling this book with kick-ass fun. This will be a perfect gift for the dude in your life. Don't miss it. But you can get all of these books, including Rainbow the Brute, in the executive briefcase edition. It's a cool way to get, basically it's a subscription and stuff like that where you get everything and anything that will be put with this campaign as well. Let's see. Rainbow the Brute is a hard-fighting, hard-drinking fairy barbarian who battles the Thundercloud Men and maintains order under the rainbow. It isn't easy with unicorn pests, thumb-sucking apes, and Onion Grove children requiring constant vigilance. But Rainbow's worst day ever happens when he sees after a series of honeysuckle shots, and people, the unbearable, steal something from him. Not only that, but Paula Pocket, a former girlfriend whom he hasn't seen in 15 years, finds him to let him know that he has a son and that the boy needs a father. Mount up on Rainbow's Girthy Stallion Nephilim for the adventure of a lifetime to retrieve his sword and perhaps along the way to teach young Shiro Pocket what it means to be a man. Yeah, and that looks good. Now, let's see down here. If you get the Executive Beefcase Edition, which is only going to cost you $200, this is a subscription to the campaign. It is the ultimate way to enjoy the Rainbow the Brute. If you back at this level, you receive one of every perk, plus some exclusive only available at this tier from here until we fulfill. When I say Beefcase, I should really say lunchbox. This will be packaged in a beautiful oversized lunchbox reminiscent of the ones you took to school as a kid. But with awesome Rainbow the Brute art all over it. The perfect way to store your Rainbow the Brute perks. Limited 4,000 pieces. These will be available for this campaign. You'll be getting 1 copy of the regular edition of Rainbow the Brute, 1 copy of the 24-hour variant edition. We're changing the rules and addressing this to your subscription box. Even after 24 hours is up, we will save this variant with your order. 1 copy of the Kyle Rear variant cover, 1 copy of the exclusive Strawberry Love edition, 1 copy of My Girthy Stallion Barnstorm, 1 copy of Cool Story Bro, Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men, 1 of every additional regular perk and achievement that this campaign sees from here. You won't miss any of the ashcans, cards, stickers, whatever. It'll be found in this. Now let's look at these stretch goals. Has he added any new ones? It doesn't look like it. Because he has already given the executive, at 300,000, which he's already broken, all executive Beefcase backers are getting a Rainbow the Brute thermos. It's already made 309,000 with 3 days left. Let's see this update here. Doesn't look like it. It's making all the money, huh? Can't wait to see even make everything Van Sciver give us some more free perks for this and stuff. Stretch goals. Once his comic book makes even more money, it's doing very good. I gotta say, it looks awesome. Let's look at this trailer.
Rainbow, the Brute, the last real man in fairyland. A tale of prismatic pain, a spectrum of brutality, and a pretty good dad. Choke slam a unicorn by backing it today, only on Indiegogo.
Yep. It's on Rainbow the Brute is only on Indiegogo, and it looks great. Let's go over here and see if we can't find some more Indiegogos to look at. There's Elisa Dark, Werewolves and Bomb Bots. It has 2 days left. It's made 4,642. Let's take a look at this. And that's Lisa Dark. Looks pretty good. You can back this book for a good price. Let's see. Lisa Dark is back in 52-page conclusion to Werewolves and Bomb Bots. Lisa Dark is a supernatural heroine, the tradition of Bronze Age horror characters from the pages of Vampirella, Eerie, and House of Hammer. You can also get the 236-page comics and one giant 52-page conclusion to bring you 124 pages of fun. Get all 3 issues for $61, so that's pretty good. There. Or get this issue 3 for the print version of it for $27. All of it looks pretty good. Let's see. What's happening is what happens is that the story is that werewolves are killing their own and monsters are eating the remains. The undead are basically trying to stay out of it as the apocalypse approaches, and the only one who can stop it is Elisa Dark. Find out if this woman can stop the apocalypse. It's going to be fun. Now let's go look at some other stuff. What else to look at? There's Legends of Mothman. Maybe go over here to some stuff. This. All right. Let's do this. Video games. There's Sunhaven. Not bad. Let me go to tabletop games over here. There's Telbert's Kroll, a town on the edge. Well, on the edge. Telbert's Kroll, town on the edge of adventure. Let's take a look at it. We've seen this model before, but it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at this trailer. Torbridge Curl, a town, Torbridge Curl, Torbridge Curl, town on the edge of adventure. Looks pretty good. You can back this for a reasonable price, and these models look beautiful, very beautiful. Look at these. I love the artwork for them, and these will do well for any RPG campaign you run. They look beautiful. I mean, wow, detailed work. All right, let's go maybe look at something else. Let me go see here. We're 33 minutes in. Tree Goblin. I hate Oz. Tree Goblin looks okay. Thank you for checking in, Tree Goblin. I love to hear from you. Hit that. Would you also all hit that like button for me? It helps me fight the algorithm, okay? As well as please share this video out. You know what? Would you guys like to see some more artwork from my upcoming graphic novel Scumdogs, which is currently in a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo? You know, just go to Indiegogo, put Scumdogs, and it'll take you directly to my pre-launch page. If you sign up for it, the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon added to their order. I could do that. Let's see here. Here's Zippers and Squallers, which is some more models. Oh, year 1000, 3D printable scenery, massive medieval scenery for tabletop games, STL files, Format Live, Your Deck Medieval. Let's take a look at this. Because it looks pretty good. Look at that. There's some good models too. Story. Start up your role-playing games with a huge scenery offered in more than 120 STL files. Yeah. Oh, fully painted artwork here. Yeah. A massive dungeon under the hill with detailed interiors. Yeah, this would do well for your RPG campaigns. Dungeon set, the miniature is a Fireforge Games model, all rights reserved. The dungeon set, the miniature, and a Fireforge game model, all rights reserved. It looks good. Wow. When Charlemagne died, Europe changed forever. The feudal system was implemented in all kingdoms, and great lordships rose independently, swearing loyalty to the king and the church. The center of political power, standed powerful on its lands with large buildings. Here 1000 is a massive collection of medieval scenery pieces for board role-playing and war games to take your place to the next level. We present medieval scene based on the Romanesque architecture divided into two large parts. The abbey is located on a hillside, inside which is a modular dangerous dungeon, and a fantastic village that is located at the foot of the hill. Each of the pledges will send as STL files so that you can so you can print them at home with your 3D printer. In the printed models section, you can see a lot of pictures of our printed stuff. Oh, looks very interesting. Looks very good. All right, that's year 1000 3D printable scenery. Looks pretty good. It's made 21,617. It's fully funded. Got 18 days to go, so that's pretty good. I could look at Torbridge Curl. Let's see, any more chats of True Goblin left a few chats, and I'm very glad. Let's go back over here. Let's see, 3 likes. Thank you for hitting that like button, folks. Helps me fight the algorithm. There's Yippers and Squallers. Let's take a look at this. Yippers and Squallers are a bunch of models for your RPG game, and they look pretty good. They made $5,250 for the 4 days left. The story. They have taken the east and west hall. The grunts and squeals echo throughout the chambers. We are holding out in the north dining room. They have a porker. Everyone knows witchcraft turns you green. Wigglers, the warlock, and Lily. Here's a orc wizard and something. The pig-faced orcs have brought some allies to the fun. This time we brought back Bobby Jackson, sculpt the yippies, and listed Tom Mason to make some fun squealers. Well, this time we brought back Bobby Jackson, sculpt the yippers, listed Tom Mason to make some fun squealers. Jason Werber, they did a great job. And here's some of the models you can get: Squealer Archer, Yipper Spear Dog, and Squaller Spear Pig. Yeah, nice. Pork Chop the Porkerage. Here's this guy here. Looks very fun as a model for your campaign. This guy down here. This project is for unpainted white metal and or resin figures. Metals are provided, not painted. Metals are scaled to 28 millimeters to eye. 160 models are provided with a plastic tab slot base. For the rings are not toys and are intended only for adults. And models may require some assembly, may have sharp or pointed parts, and are choking hazards to anyone prone to put them in their mouth. Yippers. High-pitched barking can drive a dwarf mad. Yippers. Looks pretty good. A spur dog stands guard while Sarah casts a spell. How do they size up? Not bad. Looks pretty good. I love the models here. All right. Looks very good. It's good looking models there. Looks like a fun game. Thing for your RPG games. They made a lot of money here. Let's go over here now. Let's see. Made at 39 minutes in. What else to look at? That down here. Crown of the Oathbreaker. We haven't looked at that for a while. A D&D 5th edition and Pathfinder 2 edition comparable adventure campaign through a cursed kingdom in the Fey realms. Crown of the Oathbreaker is a 5D&D compatible dark adventure campaign taking characters from levels 5 to 12. The story is set in a multi-layered sandbox realm in which the players will uncover dark secrets from the past of a royal family after the fall of a blessed area and break the curse that plagues the kingdom. Players will have to explore lands ravaged by the curse and travel to the Fey realm, the Shadow realm, and even Hell, where they will face hard moral dilemmas before saving the ground from the dreadful effects of an otherwise inevitable pact. A sinister bargain has caused suffering for the people, the land, and has created created a mad witch knight hungering for revenge. The adventure is personally set in Algerian, a blossom kingdom where all intelligent races are part of society, living blah blah blah. 10-page adventure summary booklet to learn every detail of the complete campaign, background and the storyline of each chapter. Spoiler alert, the summary contains massive amounts of spoilers, so don't read it unless you plan on to be the GM for this adventure module. Henry Eisner, Operation Fused Lich Knight, heir to the crown. The Oathbreaker is based on an elaborate survey which has had over 2,000 responses from dedicated RPG fans who took the results to create an intricately woven story that incorporates every element of the desired aspects of a great adventure as decided by the community. Thank you again. All right, looks somewhat fun. The Midnight, there's some monsters there. Looks pretty good. Maybe look at this trailer now. All right. It's on Crown of the Oathbreaker. Looks pretty good. You can back it and stuff like that for a reasonable price. PDF version $20. PDF and physical version $25. All right, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Let's go look at some other stuff now. Any new chats? Doesn't look like it, but hey, we're coming along pretty well on this thing. There's the warp. Let's take a look at this. Let's see why back. Like that. Languages. What's this game about exactly? Trying to find that. Previews. Rules. Looks pretty good. It's a classic little game here. Let's just look at this trailer.
5 years since the cataclysm. So much destruction. So many lives lost. But we will unite in common goal. We will restore order and peace. We will progress and build a new society.
Our investments turn to dust. Our influence diminishing. And insurance is vying for power. We must claim the supplies. And from new trade alliances, we will persist and silence this storm. Forced to cower in these cities of steel among weaklings, we will roam the free lands once more. We will raid and pillage, reconquer our territories, and slaughter those responsible for this mess. Who will remain in power? Who will find out the dark secrets of the warp? It's the warp for you. A good little game here. The warp is a fast-paced 4th edition explore, expand, exploit, exterminate board game for 1 to 6 players. It looks pretty fun. Looks pretty good. Full pledge 121 USD. Basic pledge 98 USD. August 21. The warp base game. The base game for that looks pretty good. Looks like it'll be fun. It's made 67,684. Looks fun. All right, let's look at some other stuff now. This, maybe we'll look at video. We'll look at film, maybe. All right. All right. The Romulan War Part 2. Maybe. The Romulan War? Let's see over here. Let's go back to comics. SCP art books. It's made 170. What we have over there looks like a new Indiegogo. End meets Chapter 0 at my $180, 40 days left. Ooh, let's look at this. Haven't seen this one before. The beginning of the end. Heroes and villains that come together to save humanity. Right. Ends meet. A tragic story of courageous heroes, shameless villains, and everything in between follow the comedic adventures of Sato family, Azizel, Adam, and Lisa under the struggles daggers will face in their path to self-discovery. Tolerate what you can of Hunter's Inferno crew and the rest of their superpowered. All right, Chapter 0. Owen faces an old friend with a new look as he travels through Eden, and the two battle it out as the city gets destroyed and certain forces are disturbed. A 25-page prologue to an epic series to kick off the Comics Coven universe. Okay, the artwork is decent. End Meets starts here. All right. Is that it? Not bad. Not bad. Stretch goals: 500 daggers sticker for Peace Scouts and up. 1,000 daggers discovery print for Assault Scout and up. 1.5 metallic S33 sim sticker for Peace Scout up. 2,000 SL enamel pins. How much money are they going for exactly? 500. They've already made 180. Not bad. They're most of that 30 days left. That's End Meets 0. End Meet Chapter 0. Ends Meet. All right. Support Scout, Peace Scout, $10. End Meets 0 PDF, special links, and Meets 0 physical copy for $10. That's pretty good for this book. Let's see. All right. Looks like a fun book. It says with some somewhat good artwork. As I said before, it looks like a bunch of stuff is going on. Looks pretty good. That's Ends Meet. Looks like it's actually somewhat a good book with a decent artwork. Okay, we looked at another comic book. I'm glad about that. Let's see. Got two people watching. Let's see. Could you all please hit that like button for me, as well as go over and share this video on social media. Share it on anywhere you wish. All right. As well as go over to Indiegogo and look up Scumdogs. If you like it, go sign up for it because it's in a pre-launch. It's in a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo. So, and the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Star donated to their order. Okay, we looked at that. That was fun. There's Stall Track. Let's see here. There's Snowman. There's Bruce. First Man Marvel Comics. Artist Andy Smith's book right over here. First Man is a action-packed 64-page graphic novel hankering back to the glorious Marvel Age of Comics. First Man is back. I created First Man back when I was a kid in the 80s, when I was still only dreaming of being a professional comic book artist. I grew up reading Marvel and DC's Shazam. Those books are a huge part of what I love about Marvel comics, and I modeled my guy after them. First Man is a 64-page graphic novel, $25. Harkening back to the Silver Age of Marvel and DC Comics. This is the return of First Man's fast-paced, action-packed, character-driven fun. First Man is the story of Luke Henry, First Man College, that has chosen to carry the last essence of the 10. There are 10 powerful essences scattered across the universe, each inhabiting a being on different planets. If the being dies, the essence will research out another worthy vessel. If somehow all 10 essences are collected into one single being, that being would become the most powerful force in the universe, a virtually unstoppable being. Once Luke gains the power that he can change into Apollo, the First Man. What, you still need more? Okay, fine. Monarch, the larger-than-life, power-hungry villain of this story, has collected 9 of the essences of the 10, restoring the worlds and they inhabited. He now has his sights set on the last one. Monarch travels to the world inhabited by the 10th essence, only see to escape his grasp and find a worthy being to protect it and contain its power. First Man. But First Man isn't the only character in this tale. Palnubia is the last survivor of one of the worlds destroyed by Monarch. She's a femme fatale, not an ally of First Man so much as she is concerned with self-preservation. Her main goal is to stop Monarch from gaining the 10th essence, and yeah, to do that. Here are the characters. Look pretty good. Let's see. Let's look at this trailer. You can back this book for $25. You have different covers and stuff, so that's pretty good. Here's some other perks. And let's see. The artwork is pretty good. Let's look at this trailer.
First Man, you know the drill. A college kid is imbued with great power and likes it. Penumbra has other plans, and hand delivers it to Monarch. A fun 64-page action-packed comic harkening back to the glory days of Marvel Comics, only on Indiegogo.
Yep. That looks good, huh, folks? Looks very good.
First Man.
Looks very good. As I said, you can back this book. It's nearly fully funded. They're going for $3,200. It's at $2,400 now. Got 34 days to go. So yeah, this book is being funded, I'd say. All right, let's go over here maybe. Let's see, 53 minutes in, not bad. What to look at next? All right, so we go down here. There's our Donia Zero Legendary Edition, which is made 11,085. The Buckler is made 6,879 with 10 days left. Butch Cleaver is made 4,525. It's funded in demand, so that's pretty good. For Chambers of Fright, and has made 10,588. Fatal has made 89,645. All right, not bad. Replica Criminal is the Chenoo has made 88,143. It's still in demand. This book is basically going to be ending its campaign soon from In Demand. So if you want it, you basically want to get it now. You only have a few more days to get this. Here that you have a choice of 2 different covers, and here they are. You can back this book for $25. That looks pretty damn good. Let's look at this trailer here.
Good evening. United News Story centers on the state of emergency declared this morning in Buffalo.
Between 4 and 5,000 cars are said to be abandoned on city streets. City under siege.
Spaces wind whips the snow into 30-foot drifts.
Hello tonight, 10 below zero. Get off the streets and highways as soon as possible.
And that was the trailer to the Chenoo. It looks pretty good. And as I say, you can back this book. And, well, it's ending its campaign soon, so you better get in on it in the next few days if you want this book at all. You can back it for $25. So you get on it, folks. It's on Indiegogo. The Chenoo. Or there should say, go back the Chenoo right here. All right. All right, go down here. Looks pretty good. There's Battlebrook Road, River, and the Divinity Factor 3 and 4. One of only 50 virgin covers, plus rare variants of White Widow 4 and 5. Make Boys Cry 1 Princess has made $660. Not bad. This. Here's $499, book 1 graphic novel. Cold Era War Paranoia meets the 1980s slasher. Kids versus their war hero parents to the death. $499, book 1 is a 72-page graphic novel takes place in the alternate history where the U.S. fought a ground war with Russia. Europe during the 1980s. After a victory was achieved, millions of traumatized veterans returned home and remade the United States in their image. Military service is mandatory upon high school graduation. Marriage and procreation highly encouraged by the state to make up for the massive amount of deaths in the war with Russia. Are the 3 vicious veterans who run the town being targeted for the things they did during the war or how they act during peace? Here's the art. It looks pretty good. Vice and Nick are best friends and high school seniors, almost ready to ship out when the first disruption happens. Something like that. Sometimes I just feel like, like that is what happens. Is spread printed on the scoreboard of the football field. The single act of rebellion pushes the older generation to a rage hunt for the dissident, and the community is launched, and the kids are left scrambling who or what embodies this chaotic element introduced in the town. One of them, more than one. Is it one of them or more than one? The artwork for this book looks pretty decent. for what it is. Not the best artwork, but very good. That's $499. Book 1 graphic novel has already been fully funded. You can also back for the $4.99 and POD bundle for $40. Or just get the graphic novel itself for $25. Not bad. Looks good. Let's go over here now. There's Starlight. There's Starlight Cats, which has made $87,129. Looks good, pretty good. There's Chronicles of Calamity, which I'm getting. I backed this book, and I should be getting it very soon. It's made $6,215. It looks like a fun book. Let's go look at this trailer now.
Take heed, junior adventurers, for it be the Chronicles of Calamity. The mighty tales of everyone's favorite incompetent adventurers will soon be available to hold in your hands. In this wondrous comic book adventure, filled to the brim with action, magic, and assholes. Straight from the tales of the Authors and Dragons podcast, join a host of unlikely heroes as they fight evil for fame and profit. Might, magic, morons. In this sumptuously illustrated tome, you'll meet seedy bards, gentle-hearted barbarians, insane paladins, inept rogues, and sexually attractive monks. Foul-mouthed and barely qualified, the first issue sees our heroes united by unlikely circumstances. A demonic invasion. Can they defeat the evil and survive the night, or will they fuck everything up? Maybe both. For just a handful of your mortal monies, you could have the first issue of this ongoing saga delivered directly to your peasant hovel. Illustrated by John Luford Davis, colored by John Segura III, and created and adapted by the Authors and Dragons crew, be sure to back this exciting and somewhat titillating enterprise today.
And that was the Chronicles of Calamity. You can back this book for $30 because, Journey Adventure Bundle, $30, September 2020. It's coming to its backers. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty damn good for people. Now, we've been at this a while. Let's go over here. Ooh, we have 2 people watching. We have people hitting that like button. Thank you for that and stuff. Thank you all for checking in. Now let's go check out my own Indiegogo, or at least some stuff up here. Let me put Scumdogs in. As you know, if you go to Indiegogo, check out Scumdogs. My Indiegogo is in a pre-launch phase and stuff like that. You can go go sign up for it, and the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Star donated to their order. Now, maybe look at some other stuff down here before we do anything else. There's Rocket Gal, the Mole Man, and Mars, which has made $16,815. That's pretty good here. You can back this book for, you get for just the book, $20. That's pretty good. And the artwork in the book is decent. Very good, pretty good looking book. And stuff like that. Rocket Gal, the Mole Man, and Mars is 32 pages, full color. Looks fun. Let's take a look at the trailer. And that's Rocket Gal and the Mole Man of Mars looks fun. Looks very fun. We had $16,800. You can back this book and it looks just good. Go back it. It's on Indiegogo. It's coming from it has something to do with Manny Summers. All right, let's see this. Parrot Queen over here. Let's check out. Maybe I should look at McCandless and Company crime scenes. All right, McCandless and Company crime scenes is a new version of a trade paperback. The creator wasn't happy with what was already out there, so he decided to start this campaign and basically give you all a better version of his book that we first printed back in the 90s with the Amanda Connor cover, or this cover over here. Both of them are $15, so you can back it for a reasonable price for this trade paperback. $15 is good for this 4-issue series. Casey McCandless and Jessica Williams are private detectives from two very different walks of life. Each has her own strengths and weaknesses, habits, opinions, convictions, foibles, virtues, and vices. They're also best friends. If they can't make it together, it would be a crime. In fact, it probably will be anyway. That's McCandless and Company crime scenes, but you can also back in this book the bonus McCandless and Company graphic novel to see the first adventures of McCandless and Company crime scenes with this brand new cover on it that looks beautiful. So you can back that as well. And both Billy McCandless and Company cover and the Insecurities graphic novel you can get for $30. That's pretty good. And it looks very nice. Now let's look at this trailer here. And that was McCandless and Company crime scenes. It looks pretty good. It's made $2,036. You can back this book for a reasonable price, and it just looks like fun. All right, let's see here. Let's see, an hour and 7 minutes in. Have you guys hit that like button for me? Yeah, you have. Thank you, folks. Remember, keep hitting that like button. Well, yeah, it helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please share this book out on Twitter and YouTube. That's pretty good. They're starring Sonia Devereaux's exclusive book right here. Let's take a look at this. All right, you can back this book for the exclusive Vixen photo cover for $10, or you can get the trade paperback with a choice of 2 different covers. You see here, it's 128 pages, and you get all 4 of the previous starring Sonia Devereaux books, or you can get the Sonia Violent Vixen book with all 3 covers for $20, or you can get both Sonia and the trade paperbacks. Or you can get both versions of the trade paperbacks for $40. Which is also a good price. It's not bad. All right, let's see. Sonia Devereaux. Let's see here. Hollywood's 300th best actress is self-absorbed screen queen Sonia Devereaux, whose career consists entirely of ultra low budget straight-to-DVD movies, the kind you find in the bargain bin or playing at 2 a.m. on cable TV. Each 30-page full-color issue is the critical acclaim starring Sonia Devereaux contains a standalone B-movie that Sonia has made and framed by an event in Sonia's life that leads to the movie's viewing. Not bad. All right, let's look at this trailer here.
Thank you, good people of Midtown. Look out! It's not behind bars prize for you, Trash Panda Man.
It's about to become Trash Panda Modium around here.
Jeez, I'll take it from here. Midnight Descent. Welcome to your nightmare.
Real superheroes don't kill.
Well, you just killed the moon.
Just as I suspected, the stolen money is right by his bed. Sorry, Midnight, you're being played.
I don't have to do this, Vixen. We could be partners.
I have a boyfriend. But even if I didn't, I don't think I could be with someone who breaks the law habitually.
I meant crime partners, not lovers. But I'll consider it.
All 3 covers, including the exclusive cosplay cover by Karen Nicole and the new trade paperback collection, are available right now on the Indiegogo page.
And that was pretty good. You can back this book for what? Well, $10, and that's pretty good. The Sonia Indiegogo trade paperback and all 3 Van Vivian covers for this one as well. It's all pretty good. All right, let's see here. Let's look at Robert the graphic novel. Looks pretty good. Here's the story. A catastrophic event that nearly wiped out the population and freed all of Earth's technology. But what if the robots rebooted? Without purpose, without guidance, without laws, these automatons emerge and create a new world of their own design humans are just living in. Almost 100 years since the devastating events of 123K, Robert, Charles, and Eastwood are scavengers getting the dismantling as part of their job. But after scrapping the wrong bots, the crew finds themselves on the wrong end of a gun. Roman, leader of the Western Bot Gang, has set a bounty for the high price and the gears and has the gears to pay to bring back Robert and his crew for crossing him alive or in parts. It looks pretty good with some great artwork for this book. You can back it for $25. It's pretty good. Let's go look at this trailer.
Y3K, a catastrophic event that nearly wiped out the population and fried all of Earth's technology. But what if the robots rebooted without purpose, without guidance, without laws? These automatons emerge and create a new world of their own design. Humans are just living in it. Almost 100 years since the events of Y3K, Robert, Charles, and Eastwood are scavengers. Gutting and dismantling is part of the job. But after scrapping the wrong bots, the crew find themselves on the wrong end of a gun. Ramon, leader of the Western Bot Gang, has set out a bounty with a high price and has the gears to pay to bring Robert and his crew for crossing him alive or in parts. Robert is 60 pages of high-octane action and adventure, generations in the making, with story and art by the Boogiebot of Boogiebot Comics. Will you join Robert and his crew to escape their bounty? Back Robert today.
Yeah, Robert looks like a great-looking book, huh, folks? That's made 3,655, so that's pretty good. Let's see, up here now. Oh, let's look at Pirate Queen from Andy Summers. Pirate Queen looks like a great book. Let's go look at this trailer. You can back this book for $25. You have a choice of 2 different covers. Well, there's a couple of more versions, but it's basically not your versions of these covers, but you get them in the adult thing down here. This book is from Mandy Summers, and she should be proud. Let's see this. 15 minutes in. Let's take a look at this now.
Get ready for action adventure with the Pirate Queen. Join the crew of the Star Raider as the Pirate Queen leads them in search of treasure and riches across the galaxy. This will be a 60-page book with lots of extras, including prints, trading cards, bonus Pirate Queen art book, and original sketches by the artist. Don't miss out on all the fun. Written by Mandy Summers with art by Quinn Pirate Queen.
This book is from many Decembers. It looks pretty good. Pirate Queen is on Indiegogo. Let's take a look at my own Indiegogo now, which if you go to Indiegogo, tab out Scumdogs, it takes you to my pre-launch page. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon added to their added.
Bored without any great comic books to read as if you're falling through the depths of space? Then come read Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, you won't get anything like a Judith politics. And you can hear it on the wind. Scumdogs. Just a great comic. Just barging doing your door, distressing all the little purple bastards running and screaming. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, with bizarre happenings and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hair Metal Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon, who leads his team in the space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scumdogs. You'll get characters like Hair Metal Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with Blast Tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scumdogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s violent muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of of the characters just working at a burger. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as the cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scumdogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
And that was my pre-launch page for my graphic novel, Scumdogs. Go look for it on Indiegogo. The first 100 packers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. Now, I'm going to thank you all for joining me. Today's been a pretty good live stream. Remember, folks, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You, okay? There's misspelled THERE, so it's Read Comics They're Bad For You. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that like button for me, okay? And basically leave some comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. I'm going to thank you all for joining me. I'm going to thank Tree Goblin for putting some chats and basically having a bunch of people arrive. Matt Yaki, the audio on your trailer is very low. Sounds like it's coming from your speakers through your mic. I know. My stereo basically went boom over there and basically can't use it anymore. I need to buy a new one. Sorry about that. Maybe I could try to do something about that. Sorry about that, Matt Yaki. But as I was saying, thank you all for joining me. Remember, go and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. Stitch Together Picks is a YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. He does some great reviews, as well as go over and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show, and he deserves far more subscribers. He releases small videos as well as doing live streams every night around 12:30, so go check him out. Except on weekends, it's probably around 11 o'clock or 11:30 or so go check him out. And also go and subscribe on Twitch to Robot Co-op. Robot Co-op is just a fun YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and they basically live stream with these robot puppets, and they're funny as hell. So go and subscribe to them on Twitch as well as on YouTube and stuff, or just on Twitch. Also, remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow around 5:30, 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, 5:30, 8:30, or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock for another live stream. Be sure to come back again then, and we'll have some more fun. Thank you all for joining me. Till then, folks, I'm Chris Williams. Have a great day.